Hi, I'm Zach Zaborny with Epic Assist, and today I'm here to talk to you about interviewing on the autism spectrum as a person with lived experience.
And I'm Tony Attwood, a specialist in this area, and I'm going to give my knowledge to you on the skills needed for a job interview.
The interviewing process can be both exciting and stressful. Preparation is definitely key. Find out everything you can about the position and the company that you're interviewing for. Become aware of do's and don'ts, appropriate clothing, and practice. We understand that not everyone will have the same concerns and desires. Running through scenarios, even doing a mock interview, is a great way to allow yourself to see what you're doing well and helps to spot areas that you may need practice in. We can help when it comes to sensitive topics such as disclosure regarding disabilities or conditions, and how this can be handled according to each person's unique situations and values. A good starting tip is to come up with a 30-second brief about yourself, who you are, what you're looking for in the role, and how you can benefit from their organization. For example, my name is Zach Zaborny. I want to help people gain employment and find meaning and purpose in their lives. I aim to change the world of employment for people on the autism spectrum.
Now, interview time and anxiety time. I've been asked, what are my top 3 tips for an interview? These are my top 3. Rehearse, rehearse, rehearse. Preferably on video so you can see yourself. You need to be able to discuss with someone what to wear. It may not be what you would wear when you're actually working, but what would be the appropriate apparel for a job interview. Also, I do recommend that before the interview, you work out how to get there and practice the route so you don't arrive perhaps late or worn out or soaking wet because of you didn't know where it was and got stuck in the rain or caught the wrong bus. Also, in the interview, is finding out what are the likely questions, and you may not be sure, but somebody may be able to guide you in what questions are going to be asked, and again rehearse what your answers are going to be succinct and clear. Someone may guide you in the amount of eye contact, but also to read various cues. For example, the cue that you said enough, the answer is over, or the eye contact or facial expressions that means, please tell me more. So someone needs to role play and rehearse with you the person doing the interviewing. Again, at this point, it may be a question of disclosure. Should you disclose the Asperger's characteristics? Up to you to decide, but if you do, again, you'll need to rehearse what to say. And if you do, it's really explaining the qualities of Asperger's syndrome that are appropriate for this job. For example, attention to detail, or enjoying routine and predictability, and you don't get bored by it. You also need to know a range of questions that you need to ask in terms of the obvious ones of the hours, the pay, leave, etc. But also, you need to really consider the phrases that you can use to repair a conversation that may be of concern. In a way, this is comments like, have I answered your question? Or could you give me more examples, please? It's the art of repairing a conversational breakdown. And you may be unsure of the meaning of the question or how to answer it, and it is quite appropriate to seek further clarification. Eventually, it's over, and it's a grueling experience, but it will end. And it's also closure. It's saying thank you and being polite throughout the whole process. But of course, as you leave, there's no applause, there's no comment on how well you did, and off you go. And then you wait. Did you get it?